Yeah, Doug thought he retired.
I thought I retired a long time ago, but the planning board snagged me and
I
so.
appreciate it.
And then people learn what he knows how to do, and there you go. Yeah, so that's another life lesson in retirement. Never let anybody know what you're able to do. They won't ask. They won't ask you to. It doesn't matter what it is.
Relatives think you have a lot of time.
Now that you're retired, can you come rewire my house?
Yeah. Can you come around?
Now that you can, now that you're retired.
No, I can.
Yeah.
So is that, how long is that anticipated to take? I'm just curious.
It depends
I'm
on
here
when
until the
he.
end of September, as needed. Till the end of September.
For hire?
No.
Sorry, for here.
Here.
Okay. And then,
That's it.
He's gonna go fishing.
Bye.
then you're
I'll
out.
keep his number. I'll keep his number.
It's been
and
real.
call If I have questions.
Yeah, and I don't know.
And you don't mind staying in touch with them.
No.
Who's in Hiram now? Do you?
Take aim.
Okay.
That's what I'm like.
Okay.
Nice.
Because I mean, there are some. I know Mike Vane had other people that he had dealt with through his life that he knew we could talk to, and there's plenty of people around that do this. How, sometimes there's one guy that does 9 towns, and sometimes there's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as of September, you'll basically leave full-time?
Yep.
Or whatever. Full
And
time.
my paperwork's been submitted for the inspection part, and I'm doing all of the learning and testing to get up to speed. So
And will you be a plumbing inspector too? Yep.
Nice.
I'm doing the E911 as well.
Okay.
What days are you here?
Mondays, the way the schedule is set, Mondays they don't show it, but I'm here for 4 hours, and then Tuesdays I'm here for 8.
Okay.
Right now we have an extra 4 hours that we're doing during the week until the 1st of October.
Okay.
So,
I'm sure there's plenty of things here. You spend 10 minutes driving around, you can find 13 things to discuss. Whether they need to do anything with them or not, you can. There's plenty of stuff here. We know. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah,
You know?
all I got to say is welcome aboard. If the
Yeah.
planning board or any one personally can help in any way, just let us know.
Yeah. Yeah. Again,
and if Ann just throws me an email when you guys are having meetings, I'll
Nice.
try and join.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Even if I don't have any input, I'll
No,
yeah,
it's huge.
sometimes it's nice to know what's going on. Again, we've had been able to get some knowledge from folks in your shoes before that has been helpful, and you see stuff that we don't always know about or know stuff about. So that's huge. And again, you run into something, you're like, I'm not sure this is something I need to be approving. I mean, sometimes we have a few things we've looked at over the years and thought, yeah, no, this just doesn't us. We don't have enough knowledge or enough whatever that means when we have the authority to even make a thing. But sometimes you can have a conversation at least and try to point you in the right place. We've all dug through a few things over the years, and Joe's particularly good at calling MMA and knowing what kind of questions to ask to find out some things, because they're lawyers, they're vague. They don't like to tell you everything that you want to know right now, because that's how it works. But sometimes you can figure out, at least if you're in the right ballpark or not.
After that, can I text Mama?
Pam is our official secretary and Joe Egan is our second.
Yeah, he's also retired, and so
He's
now
also
he works
retired, but
full time, basically
Works
doing
full time for the town.
Yeah.
I want to retire.
I wanted to retire 5 years ago.
You were almost there.
Sometimes I don't want to retire because of things like this.
You retire and then you work even harder.
Yeah, I agree.
So I have a question for you guys regarding the shoreline zoning permit application.
Okay.
So when Mike filled it out, he checked planning board review approval. So I need somebody to sign off that you approve it, so that we
Okay.
can issue the building permit for Mr. Cook.
We can't do that in
vote
a
on
workshop.
that at a workshop.
Yeah.
So,
The next
I
Tuesday?
guess, the next actual regular meeting is. So I mean, I guess two things. One is if it's on the grid that we don't need to.
If it's what?
If it's on that, the grid in the ordinance that says we don't need to. I mean, again, I'm not sure that I have the ability to tell you this, but it would make some sense to me that you would notate that it's not under our auspice is the right word. I think you'd be right about that. If it's that way on the grid, and I think it is. I couldn't find it last time I looked. Couldn't find my grid. I lost it in my mess of paperwork. But secondly, again, we can't vote on anything at workshop. So even if I'd like to, I can't. And I think our next regular meeting is like September the 8th.
So if I gin up a statement stating that according to the table in the shoreline zoning ordinance, residential stuff under this zone falls under the CEO purview, planning board approval not required.
That would be what makes sense to me, but you know.
I mean, the guy's chomping
I'd love
at the bit
to
to line up some contractors here because October's coming. So
I mean, I get that, and
hate
I
to
know
put 'em off.
and I know we run into this constantly with stuff, but like it doesn't. I mean, like if we're not supposed to be approving it, what difference does it make? I don't know. And I can't vote on anything until the second week of September. So do we have any other?
I had an idea, but
I mean,
I would, since they're new CEOs, I would almost ask him just to submit another application.
Oh, and not check that box off?
And it's your application. How hard is that to you? He's already got it filled out.
yeah, I think that would muck up the work a little bit. I'd rather not go down
You
that
think
road.
that would for him?
You've seen that before.
It would be clean and clear.
Since we have a quorum tonight, we
We
can.
can't vote.
I know,
It's
but no, since we
Yeah.
have a quorum tonight, we could unofficially agree to have another meeting
Tonight.
Has to have 2 weeks notice.
ASAP.
Oh, we gotta put the word
Yeah,
out
if
first,
we're gonna
right?
have a voting meeting, we gotta have notice.
Yeah.
So, and I think is it 2 weeks, Pam?
So we
Or
can-
basically, 'cause I think we have to notate it twice that we're gonna have a vote. So I'm not sure, I mean,
You can't do that either.
we
I
can't
don't
just
think
do
we
it
can
now.
vote on
Yeah,
anything,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
throwing
I
things
understand what you
out.
mean. I mean, we certainly could, 2 weeks from now is still 2 weeks closer than 4 weeks from now.
Right.
But
Tentatively, what's the chances of us denying?
I mean,
Zero.
none. And
Right.
all we'd be
So-
voting on is that it's not our responsibility.
Right. So why don't we just,
All you're voting on is that you reviewed it and you approve it.
Yeah, or that we approve that it's your responsibility, not
Yeah,
ours.
there you go.
I think is what we would be doing, because
Right.
that's sort of where we're at, is that,
Yeah.
Well, would we have to vote on that? Can't we just acknowledge that we don't have to? We wouldn't have to vote if it's already acknowledged, right?
he's got it
There's no
checked
vote.
off on his
What I'm
application
saying,
that
yeah.
we need to, is the, we're kind
what
of
I'm
in this
saying
like-
is we could say to you, tell this gentleman that we have to wait another 2 weeks or 4 weeks for the actual approval. But if you want to proceed, we're pretty sure that the planning board is
well,
going
I
to
mean,
approve it.
yeah,
I don't know if you want to go down that road either.
I don't love that one either. I mean, but I wouldn't love it from his perspective, is what we've run
Right,
into
I'm
this
trying
before.
to
I
think
don't.
of from his perspective,
like,
trying to line up contracts.
Isn't it just as easy where you're our CEO, draft up a letter stating that after site review, it's determined by the code enforcement officer that planning board approval is not required in this instance.
I did that in the first one, right?
Oh, it's already done.
Well, I think
I think that could change things then
yeah,
too,
I mean,
right?
I just
It's already
think that
submitted and
makes the
everything.
most. That's the quickest answer, and I don't think it's wrong, because
I mean, I'm not sure if the old CEO ever went out and physically stood there with a tape measure and measured,
Right.
or if he just looked at it and said,
Well, we did a couple with him.
Basically,
They had a site walk and everything?
these
Yeah.
were right at the
We
meeting.
can,
yeah.
So
And
they've
then
already
the
been
planning
through that.
board, a couple members said, we want to talk to the CEO. They didn't say that they were going to review the application. They just read the letters.
Yeah, I mean, we asked for clarity, because we were, Doug had some questions about how you measured some stuff, and I think there was some confusion on the difference between footprint and
Right.
volume.
so this could fall into, there was confusion on whether planning board needed to review this or whether it was a simple CEO permit without planning board review and upon,
There you go. Do you wanna read again?
Certainly can.
Right, because you're approving, the CEO is approving the shoreline.
right,
So if
and we
you,
had questions and the CEO came in and explained to us,
and we're good to go.
I'm proving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, and
I think the call is you approve the
yeah, I mean, you know, his guy's letter says, you know, per Brownfield Shoreland zoning map, the subject property falls into the limited residential district. As per Brownfield Shoreland zoning ordinance, Article 14, Table 1, prescribes that in line 13A, uses are allowed with a permit issued by the code enforcement officer. It's this CEO's opinion the decision on this subject building permit application be approved without further approval from the planning board.
That says it right. We don't have to
Which I
vote
don't
on
think-
anything.
I don't
think
think
you're
there's
good.
a, you know, I don't think we needed to,
We don't have to vote.
to agree with
Just
him.
acknowledge it.
He's spelled it out as clear as day,
and where
and
the signature is, you put NA
Yeah.
on that.
It says it right here too.
I mean, I would say yes, that you guys
We're not voting on
can-
anything.
can,
Just
Who
should
wrote that
say,
letter?
it doesn't,
Tom.
he didn't, he,
That's,
guy did.
Alright, I think we beat this horse
Yep,
enough.
I believe so. It's, I
and you feel
Basically,
comfortable with
the
your
planning board
experience
just
on
had
it.
Questions,
Yeah.
I think.
yeah, yeah,
That's
and I think
where it was
we're,
supposed to go.
yeah, the way the article reads in the Shoreland about footprint, you know, you gotta cross-check that about 3 times, and certainly you did, so I think, I mean, I'm happy to agree that that's your decision and not mine,
Alright, sounds good.
so. Alright. Anything else from you guys' end, or unless anybody else has questions for you, we don't need to keep you. I don't know that we've got too much else on the agenda tonight, because we got a couple of things we gotta vote on before we do a whole lot of work.
Probably couldn't vote.
Well, no,
No,
that's what I mean, we
later.
we can't do some things until we voted on them, so we can't vote on them for 3 weeks or whatever, so we can't do them. Sort of. So, you know, there's things we'd like to work on, but we're at an impasse on some of those, so.
this was it. with
Yeah,
these
so I think
guys.
that's pretty much it for you guys. Pam, did we ever hear back from the fellow that was gonna come in and try to talk to us about AI? Whether he was gonna be able to do that or not? Or did we even ask him?
Tim Lyons.
I did.
Tim Lyons.
In the committee, I talked to him, and he's looking forward to coming to meet with us. But I don't think we solidified anything, a date or time or anything yet.
Yeah, because
We were gonna invite him.
Yeah, I think we were, but we didn't know whether we'd gotten very far on that. So do you know if that was in?
That's when I say I'm gonna go outside.
Just go see Tom. Tom's out there.
Did you sign that permit?
What's that?
Did you sign the permit?
Did I
Because if
sign
you
it?
do, I can actually let him
Oh,
know
okay.
this guy can come and get it tomorrow.
Nice.